your general structure drawing tools here, where you can just do bonds and do common atoms here. But you also have the option to just pick any atoms that you like. So this is just your periodic table, or you can also use shortcuts right here. So these are mostly just functional groups, or you can use variables, so just any halogen, any metal, or you can just use the R group function here, which will combine all three together if you wish as well. So say if I just want my R group to be a proton, hydrogen, or any halogen, or a metal group, I can do that as well. So click that now. This R group here represents all three of those that I just selected. Now I can just draw back the bond here into one of these just to modify my search a little bit, but I can also do a variable bond. So say if I want to, I don't care where it is on the ring, I can just drag from the atom back into the carbon where I want it to be. So say right now, what I'm telling Scifinder N is I just want it on the ring, and I don't really care where it is. So that's one useful way that you can modify your search. You still also have the lock option here as well. What this does is say if you click on lock atom, and if I lock this carbon here, because that's now a rectangle around the carbon, and I lock the oxygen here. So what it does, it will prevent Scifinder N from search for, when I search for related compound, it won't search for anything that extend beyond the oxygen or extend beyond the carbon. And it will instead just extend out in these other bits in the middle here as well. Now, if you use Scifinder in the past, you would notice that when you want to do a substances search or a reaction search, you have to do that either or. But right now, you do have the option to also use a reaction search in here. So all of the reaction tools are down the bottom here. So that's one more thing that's make the drawing tools a lot more user-friendly as well. Let's click OK. So now we have our modified search. So now if you start to search for this, and just click on the magnifying glass or hit enter. You should see that we now have a much broader set that has more related